Hi, what's up, everybody? This is Rachel. I have special guest Tiffanie Smith. She's here to talk about her business. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. So you got this business called Bomb by Tiff, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about it.
So Bomb by Tiff is a bath and body products. I specialize in using all natural ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
So I make bath bombs, sugar scrubs, body butters, shower steamers, milk baths, bath salts, everything that you
The
can
whole
possibly.
pampering.
You're right.
That's wonderful. So how did you get started in this business? What made you want to do this as your business?
So in 2019, I was just out shopping, and I stopped at a well-named bath store, and I bought a bath bomb, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to try, because everybody's always raving on their bath bombs. I was like, I'm going to try it, check it out or whatever, because I had never used it. I just always smelled it when I walked by the store. And so I got the bath bomb, and I used it maybe like a couple of weeks later, and I had a bad allergic reaction to it. And I was like, this is not normal. So I still had the wrapping, so I looked at all the ingredients on the back, none of them which I could pronounce. And so I looked it up to see what, there actually were. And I was like, I don't think this is good for your skin, especially for us as women to be sitting, our sensitive areas in a tub full of water with these products.
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to try to see if I could figure out, how to make bath bombs, but just using natural products.
Right.
So I did my research. Took me a while. I tried a lot of different recipes. Had so many samples that I sent to my mom. I was like, hey, try this, try this.
Mom's always going to try everything.
Right. And I finally got one, and it worked. And I was like, okay, I like this. So I started, with that, and then I just kind of went from there. Yeah.
How has this business been for you? It's been received pretty well?
It's been good. So that was like early part of 2019. My grandmother actually passed in June of 2019, so I just kind of stopped because it was like really devastating to me. It's been it was actually 4 years a couple of weeks ago of her, the anniversary of her death. But after that, like maybe in like November, December, I was just like, you need to pick it back up. She wouldn't want you to just quit on what you had going. So I was like, okay, talking to myself in my head. I was like, okay, girl, get it together. So I started, doing my research on my other products that I, had wanted to launch. And I had a friend she knew, that I had started doing stuff, and she was like, I want to order something, and I'm like, no, not yet, I was like, I'm not ready. And she was like, okay, and so that was that, and then of course COVID happened, so my goal was to have everything launched by Easter of 2020.
We all know what happened then.
The world said, nope, not you're not doing it. So on top of that, I had to order a new laptop because I thought I lost my laptop. But so I ordered a new laptop because I was trying to work on my website, and just get everything situated. Of course, I had my work laptop because I was working from home, of course. But I was like, I want everything on my personal computer because I don't want to have to keep switching it back and forth. Like putting this hard drive in here, flash drive or whatever, and putting it on here. And so my laptop was delayed, of course, because of COVID. Like, I think I ordered my laptop in January. I didn't think I got it until like June.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, COVID.
I know, right? So in the process, because I was just like, I just wanted everything perfect. And I was like, I want my website, I want all my products, my labels, I have all my recipes down on what I need to make and how to make them. But I wanted everything perfect because when I sent the samples out, like I sent them out to friends and family members that I knew would give me honest feedback and not just tell me, oh yeah, we like it because you're my friends or my family. I want you to tell me the truth because if it doesn't work, like I need to switch it or do whatever I need to do.
Yeah, of course.
So I sent it out. I probably, like I said, sent out 10 samples to different friends and family, and then the friend again, she was like, hey, I want to order. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, girl, I'm not ready.
She's super supportive.
Yes. But it's crazy because I'm in all these like different business groups on Facebook, and I had seen a meme, and it was like, the business, it's like, it's never going to be perfect. Just do it anyway. Right. And I was like, is that my sign that it's just like, just go? So I was like, okay. So I had already like created my Instagram page and my Facebook page, but I didn't tell anybody about it. But people started following my Instagram, and I'm like, how did you find this? And they was like, it says suggested. And I was like, no, it's supposed to be a secret. Like, I didn't want y'all to know yet until I launched it. Yeah. But it is what it is.
People are going to find you anyway.
Yeah, so that happened. And then, so at first, my website still wasn't done. I was really like writing down orders in my notebook that I still have to this day. I was just writing
Guilty.
I was writing down orders on what everybody wanted, and it just kind of took off. It was like right before Mother's Day, and I did like a Mother's Day bundle deal, and I was like, I'm only gonna do 13, baskets or whatever. I think it included a bath bomb, a sugar scrub, and a body butter. I can't even remember. It was like 4 products in there for like $25, and they sold out probably within like 2 hours, and I was like, okay. I was like, well, thank you guys, but I was like, I don't have any more, which I did, but I was just like, I only want to do, I had, that
you were just trying to see how it was going to go.
It was going to go. I didn't know it was going to go like that, so I was like, okay. And so, when people started to get their orders, of course, they would tag me and stuff on Facebook, and everybody's like, oh, what's this you have? And I was like, oh, bath products or whatever. And then it just kind of took off from there. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, us women, we love to pamper ourselves.
Yes.
We love to pamper ourselves. And I know she mentioned something about the allergic reaction to the original bath bomb that she ordered from a well-known provider. So I know a lot of people have sensitive skin.
Yes.
So you have products for sensitive skin. Is that right?
Yes. So I have eczema myself. So everything, unless you're allergic to coconut oil, Epsom salt, baking soda, and almond oil, then you'll be okay.
Right.
Those are in all of my products except for the shower steamer. So those are the ingredients that I use mainly for everything. Everything is for sensitive skin per se, because like I said, it's all natural ingredients.
Right.
So I do have some customers that are allergic to coconut oil, so if I make products for them, I use a different oil, which is the almond oil or grapeseed oil or whatever other oil I'm going to incorporate with that product. So you shouldn't have any type of allergic reaction. I actually have a nephew who has a severe case of eczema, and his mom uses it for him, and it does wonders. And I'm not saying that just because it's my product, but like he legit asked me, he's 10, he's like, I need some more blue lotion. That's what he calls my body butter.
I love that. Blue lotion.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you said that you have eczema too?
I do. Not a severe case. It's not severe. Like I only get it, like I get it right here and here.
You can't even tell.
On my neck, but it's not severe. And I only get it if I eat pineapples or anything like citrusy. And I love pineapples. So I know when I eat it, I'm like, well, I know my arm's gonna
break out of it. Put a little blue butter on there.
Yeah, so like I said, it's not a severe case, but I do have, a form of it.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's really great. I love your products. I love the fact that you actually like help people with sensitive skin. I know there's a lot of people out there with sensitive skin, myself included. So I know this product is really going to work, and I trust her because she's been in business for quite some time now, and she's got some followers, guys. So can you tell them your Instagram and everything? Yeah. So
my all social media platforms is Bomb by Tiff, and that's BOMBEDBYTIFF. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I don't know how to use TikTok that well.
It's okay. A lot of people don't.
Because I'm old. And I'm like, I don't know how to use this. So I asked my 17, well, my son will be 17 in a couple of months, well, next month.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how do you use this? Because he stays on TikTok all day. And he's like, Ma. I'm like, listen, I'm almost 40. Like, I'll be 40 next year. So help your mom out. But yeah, that's my Instagram. That's all my social media, Bomb by Tiff. Yeah, so you can find me anytime you, like, people think that when they message me, like, it's somebody else. It's me responding.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I'm a one-woman show.
That's right.
I make the products, I take the pictures, I ship them out, like, I do everything. Yeah. So if you have any questions, like, just feel free to reach out to me. I have a couple of new things that's coming out.
She saw my face. I was like...
Everybody's been, so my first year in business, I did what's called a 50-state challenge, which I wanted to ship orders to all 50 states, and I did it. I wanted to do it by the time of my website launch date, which is actually on July 3rd, so that's when I celebrate my anniversary. So this next month it'll be 3 years officially. It's already been 3 years, but that's when I celebrated. And so everybody has been saying, that's like, you need to do your challenge again. I was like, I already bombed the U.S., so I'm trying to think of, that's what I call it, bombing. Yeah. So when I did it, I had this map, and it would change colors, of course, when I got a new state. So it was, like I said, new orders to that state, and I had like this interactive thing, and it would like literally look like a bomb, and it would be the colors of my logo.
That's so cool.
So it will go off, and everybody, like, that's how I got my followers, because that's like, what is this thing? Because they would just see this like bomb going off, and I'm like, this state has officially been bombed, and then that state would be colored in, and like my, of course the map, it was changing colors by each state. So that's how I got mainly the majority of my followers. And just from people, resharing my stuff and referring me, and just word of mouth, because I had a classmate tell me, the hardest thing about having a business is letting people know that you have a business, and that is so true.
And it's very, 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 very true.
Yeah.
So I know that about your business. We've talked about that, but we're gonna dig a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Okay. Because you're the business owner.
I am.
Our magazine is focused on telling the story behind the business. So my question for you, as a business owner, what has been the hardest struggle for you?
The hardest thing, I guess, maybe, like, so I have set customers that order constantly. I guess people are skeptical because it is bath products, some of them, like the bath bombs and stuff like that, and people are like, I don't want to use that because this might happen or whatever, and I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. I promise you. And I'm not saying that because it's my business, but I researched it to make sure, like, okay, and like I said, unless you're allergic to these products or these ingredients, then you should be fine. So I guess the hardest struggle with me would be is just getting it out there. I mean, I do events. Like when I first started, I was doing events like pop-up shops every weekend, like legit every weekend, and I got my business out there that way as well. And actually, like I just kind of launched, I guess, because I had like stopped since like last year, July of last year until like March of this year, because I had a health scare that I was dealing with, and it was just a lot of other personal stuff, and I was just like, okay, I need to just step back and
take a break,
get myself together. So with me coming back, I'm surprised because I had over like 10,000 followers. Now I'm down to like 9,600, which is still good. I'm not complaining. But I'm like, I need to get back to, where I was. But I know, out of sight, out of mind. And that is so true. Like, when I don't post and stuff, like, I know. People are like, okay, where is she? You know what I mean? So I guess that would be the hardest or the biggest challenge, is just getting it out there to people. Because I can promote all day. But I always tell people, when you use my products, like, leave me a review. Because people hear me say how good my products are, but I'm supposed to say that because they're my products. So of course I believe in it, but I'm like, I want real testimonials. Like I have a customer, she burnt her hand cooking, and she had a big old scar on her hand, and she used my sugar scrub and my body butter, and like you can't even see the scar, because so like the body butter has vitamin E in it, so it helps with like scars, and like the sugar scrubs have the same thing in it, so it helps with like hyperpigmentation, like discoloration, like on your face or anywhere you use it. So that's the thing, I guess, is just actually people like really knowing like, okay, these do work. Just they don't just smell good, they're not just pretty, but they do actually work for something. You know what I mean? So I guess that would be that has been the hardest challenge.
Right. Getting the feedback.
Yeah.
And getting yourself out there and getting the customers to give their reviews. I get that.
Right.
I get that. Still working on it. Okay. So, and then also, so you being a business owner too, what advice could you give to, like, say there's a young lady or young man out there that wants to start their own business? What advice would you give to them?
The number one thing I would say is do not wait until it's perfect. Don't wait until, and I know some people, because in some of the Facebook groups that I'm in, a lot of people was like, well, do you have a website? And they're like, we don't want to order if you don't have a website because people don't think you're legit. And I get it, because there are scammers out there, but those ain't your people. I'm just going to say that. So do not wait until it's perfect. If you have a dream or a vision or a goal that you have in mind and you have the major components, go for it. A business is constantly evolving. So it's just an evolution. It's going to, like, I look back at my pictures from when I first started of my products, and it's like, wow. Like, I used to legit write people's addresses on there, on my mailers, that on the packages that I would send out, and with a permanent marker, and I used to write my labels, and now, like, I make my own labels. They're printed out. Like, it's like a real business. Yeah, it's an upgrade. And not saying that I wasn't legit then, but I'm just like, just the evolution of where I started and where I am now. It's like completely different. And speaking of that, I'm also in the process of changing labels. Not labels, but changing my product jar. So I'm excited about that, because I just want a more, like, my stuff right now is great. I love it, but what I have in mind is just like more classy.
I love that. I love that. So you guys, I really appreciate you, Tiffanie,
Thank you
coming
for
out
having me. I
talking about your
appreciate
business. Yes, ma'am. I mean, love and support. Bomb by Tiff. Look, I don't know if there's another catchy name out there other than hers. Bomb by Tiff. Okay, she is amazing. She's a real person.
I am.
She is all about her business, and I can tell because she bought me this bag right here.
I did. I bought you some products.
Look, guys, look. Oh my God, that's so cute. Shower steamers.
Yes.
Look, guys, these are
So those
cute.
are like my best sellers when I do events, because when kids see them, they're like, is this candy? And I'm like, no, please don't eat it.
Oh my goodness. I love that you flipped this.
I actually have a customer that calls them her shower candy. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, you have the best shower candy. And I'm like, girl, it's not candy.
Guys, this stuff smells so good.
And that's my pink lemonade. That's like one of my top selling scents. And sugar scrub and body butter. It's my favorite scent.
Look, guys, this is so cute.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the
cute
body
container.
butter.
Oh man, that is going to go. That's going to be used. I'm telling you. And look, she got essential oil in here too. Vitamin E, coconut oil, shea butter. Look.
Yes.
Ooh, yes. When you get Bomb by Tiff, you get pampered. I'm just saying.
Yes, you do. And that was my thing. Like during the pandemic, we were all locked in the house. And it's like, I want to figure out a way to bring self-care to your home at an affordable cost.
Right.
Like us as women, I think just people in general, we don't take time for ourselves. And you have to take time for yourself. I always tell people, and I really need to listen to my own advice sometimes, but I'm like, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Right.
Like you need, even if it's just 15 minutes, to sit there with no distractions, no cell phone, no TV, just sit there and meditate or whatever you need to do. My mom always laughs at me because I always go in the closet and I'll sit. And she's like, why are you in the closet? And I'm like, nobody's going to come in here and bother me. It's peaceful, it's quiet. I'll leave the light on, I'll turn it off, whatever. And it's just like, my products, I want you to incorporate that. Like, you know, even if it's just something as simple as taking a shower with a shower steamer, like those shower steamers, I promise you, and I'm not just saying it because they're my products, but they will change the way you shower forever. Like, you will not want to take a shower without them anymore because, I mean, they provide aromatherapy for you. So when you're in the shower, you're just in there. My best friend, she had never used one, so when I sent her some, like part of a sample, she was like, girl, I was almost late to work. She was like, I was in the shower just taking big, ridiculous breaths. So she was like, I didn't want to start bathing until it was all gone. And she was like, this is amazing. And I was like, are you just saying that? She's like, no. She's like, for real. She was like, it is amazing. It is really, like, gives you like a spa-like experience in your own home.
And I'm gonna test out the eucalyptus shower bomb because, look, I have asthma, and you know, with this weather like it's been, I know eucalyptus clears up the airways.
It's
and
good for allergies.
Breaking it, all that. I'm gonna leave a review on that one specifically because I need to know how it works.
Yeah.
So yes, guys, go like, subscribe to this video. Go support Bomb by Tiff. What's up, Dallas? Come on, guys. We are out here connecting DFW business owners, nonprofits, local artists, people that are all out here making a difference. You guys, go show some support. Buy her products. She's amazing.
Yes, and my website is just bombbytiff.com. It's on all my social medias. You'll see the link. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will answer, I promise you. If you have any advice or anything, like if you need advice, I don't mind. I don't know everything, but I don't mind helping.
And she's like me. She's a one-woman show.
Yes.
She's gonna make it happen. If you're talking to her, you're really talking to her.
Yes, it's me. It's not a robot. It's really me. So I might not get back to you right away, but when I see it, I promise I'll get back to you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.